Let's get the biggest question out of the way. Fatima is not going to die. The trailer confirms she is alive, though visibly shaken, weak, and emotionally scarred. But that doesn't mean her survival comes without cost. This isn't a quick recovery and back to business as usual. Instead, Zatima Season 4 chooses to explore the deep psychological toll of trauma, loss, and healing. The shooting leaves Fatima hospitalized, physically stable, but mentally and emotionally fractured. She wakes up to a reality that feels unfamiliar. The woman who once fought her battles with confidence and fire is now quieter, more hesitant. This isn't about weakness. It's about trauma. And the writers are clearly taking care to portray it with nuance. Perhaps the most heartbreaking revelation from the trailer is the suggestion that Fatima might lose her baby as a result of the shooting. Though unconfirmed, the emotional weight of this possibility is all over the scenes shown. We see Zach pacing hospital corridors, alone and confused. Fatima, in bed, clutching her stomach with tears in her eyes. Doctors shaking their heads. Losing a child, even one not yet born, would be a devastating blow for any character. But for Fatima, who had just begun to open herself up to the idea of motherhood, it's an emotional earthquake. The loss threatens to undo all the emotional progress she and Zach had made in the previous seasons. Season 4 doesn't shy away from relationship struggles. For the first time, we see Zach and Fatima not just arguing, but pulling away from each other entirely. Fatima needs time and space to process her loss, while Zach feels helpless and increasingly frustrated by his inability to comfort her. But Zatima has always been about fighting through pain, not giving into it. And just when it feels like all is lost, the show introduces a plot twist that may bring Fatima and Zach back together in an unexpected, life-altering way. Enter Connie's children. Fans will remember that Connie, a character introduced in Season 3, struggled to care for her children due to a terminal illness. With no close family, she made a heartfelt request before her condition worsened. She wanted Zach and Fatima to consider adopting her children. After Fatima's loss, she is consumed by grief. She doesn't want to talk, she doesn't want to be around people, and she certainly doesn't want to think about parenting. But when she sees Connie's children again, vulnerable, innocent, and in need of love, something shifts in her. In one of the most touching sequences teased in the trailer, Zach and Fatima quietly agree to adopt Connie's kids. It's not a dramatic decision. It's quiet, tender, and filled with emotional weight. The two of them, despite all their pain, choose love. And through that choice, they begin to heal. Season 4 won't be all darkness. After the emotional lows of the early episodes, the show begins to slowly pivot toward hope. Scenes of Zach fixing up a bedroom, Fatima brushing a young girl's hair, the family going grocery shopping together. These moments aren't overly polished or idealized. They're messy, awkward, and real. They may not have had the child they expected, but through Connie's children, they find a deeper purpose. They learn that parenthood isn't just biology. It's commitment, sacrifice, and the willingness to try again and again. What do you guys think about this subject? I welcome your thoughts in the comments. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, and like our video. See you again. Goodbye.